Tesla just confirmed it. Optimus Gen 3, the most advanced robot in the world, folds laundry, makes beds, cooks breakfast. Mass production starts this summer. Yeah, you heard that right. At the Abundance Summit back in March of 2026, Elon Musk stood up and said it. Quote, "We're in the final stages of completion of Optimus 3, which is really going to be by far the most advanced robot in the world. Nothing's even close. In fact, I haven't even seen demos of robots that are as good as Optimus 3. And the timing matters. Because robotics in 2026 just crossed a threshold most people thought was 5 years away. 2 humanoid robots autonomously made a bed in under 2 minutes back in May. The competition is here. The hardware is real. The question is no longer whether household humanoids are coming. The question is, how fast? So let's break down what Tesla's Gen 3 can actually do, and what it can't yet, beat by beat. Alright, let's start with what's actually in the box. Because the Gen 3 hardware is genuinely a leap. The new hand has 22 degrees of freedom, double the Gen 2. Combine that with the wrist and forearm, and each arm gets 25 degrees of freedom, almost as much as the 27 in a biological human hand. Tesla pulled all the heavy actuators out of the fingers and put them in the forearm, then ran tendon cables down to the digits. The hand is light, fast, and almost biological. Every fingertip has a tactile sensor with 0.1 Newton sensitivity, enough to detect a 3-gram object, enough to crack an egg without crushing it, enough to fold a fitted sheet without tearing it. The brain runs on Tesla's new AI-5 chip with 8 cameras, 360-degree vision, and 1mm depth precision. Motion planning is end-to-end neural network, the same architecture that runs Tesla's full self-driving cars. Trained on first-person human video. Walking speed is 5 to 8 kilometers an hour. Battery, 2.3 kilowatt-hours, about 2 hours of active runtime per charge. Now here's what Tesla has actually shown publicly. In May of 2025, Elon dropped what he called the biggest product ever video. Optimus stirring a pot on a stove, vacuuming a floor, using a brush and dustpan to clean a table, sorting recyclables. Tesla engineers confirmed all of that was autonomous, trained end-to-end through a single neural network. And in April of 2026, the strongest receipt so far. Autonomous floor-cleaning robots deployed on the live factory floor at Gigafactory Texas. Not staged, just doing the job. But here's where we have to be honest. Not everything Tesla has shown is autonomous. The viral January 2024 t-shirt folding video? Musk himself admitted within days that was teleoperated. The WeRobot event in October of 2024, the drinks being served, the conversations, confirmed teleoperated. The November 2024 tennis ball catch with the new 22 degrees of freedom hand? A Tesla senior engineer publicly confirmed teleop too. And the Miami December 2025 fall, where Optimus made the exact gesture a human makes when ripping off a VR headset. Strong evidence of teleop. On the manufacturing side, the picture is sharper. March of 2026, Musk confirmed Gen 3 is in final stages of completion. Production begins this summer in a classic S-curve ramp. The Fremont Model S and X lines are being reconfigured to support up to 1 million Optimus units a year. High volume by 2027, and the math gets absolutely insane. Okay, let's paint the picture. Imagine it's Saturday morning. You wake up at 7 a.m. You don't smell anything burning. That's a good sign. You walk into the kitchen and there's a plate of scrambled eggs on the counter. Not perfect. The texture is slightly uneven, but it's edible and warm. Next to it, a cup of coffee, exactly the way you make it. Optimus is at the sink, hand-washing the pan it just used. The 22 degree of freedom fingers are scrubbing with the same pressure a human would use, with the same kind of patience. It nods at you when you walk in. Imagine walking past the laundry room. The dryer is empty. The clothes are folded in a neat stack on the laundry table. Shirts on the left, towels in the middle, socks paired on the right. Not perfect. A couple of t-shirts are slightly off square, but folded by itself. Imagine your bed. It's made. The fitted sheet is tight. The comforter is mostly aligned. The pillows are stacked, more or less. Not the way you'd do it, but made. Imagine the time you just got back. Not the labor. The time. The 14 hours a week the Bureau of Labor Statistics says you otherwise spend on chores. 2 full workdays every week you usually trade away just to keep your house running. All of that. Reclaimed. Returned to you. Imagine what you'd actually do with that time. That's the trade Tesla is offering. And for the first time in human history, that trade is starting to look real. The future looks like the future, folks. Now, Tesla isn't the only company building this future. And in 2026, the competition got real. On May 8th of this year, Figure AI dropped a video that broke the internet in robotic circles. 2 Figure 03 robots, working together, autonomously made a bed in under 2 minutes. No central coordinator. No shared codebase. Each robot read the other's body language through its own cameras and synchronized via a single neural network. 2 robots, nodding to each other before spreading a duvet. It was the bed-making receipt the industry had been waiting for, and it didn't come from Tesla. Figure 03 has also publicly demonstrated a 4-minute autonomous kitchen sequence, a complete bedroom reset, and loading and unloading a dishwasher with fragile ceramics. They're running a vision language action model called Helix. Right now, they're winning the household autonomy demo race. 1X Technologies has the NEO at the same $20,000 price point, with a soft fabric body for safety around people. Sanctuary AI's Phoenix has 20 degree of freedom hands. Unitree's budget G1 starts around $13,500, but has been mocked for walking into mirrors. So where does Tesla actually win? Manufacturing scale. Nobody else is converting Model S and X assembly lines into a 1,000,000-unit-a-year humanoid factory. Nobody else has the Cortex-1 supercomputer ingesting petabytes of real-world physical data from millions of cars on the road. Figure leads the demos. Tesla is built to win the volume war. That's the bet. Now we know what some of you are thinking, and this is the beat where the doubts hit hardest. Let's address them head-on. First, the teleoperation question. We just walked through it. January 2024 T-shirt, October 2024. WeRobot, November 2024. Tennis ball catch, December 2025, Miami fall. Multiple Tesla demos confirmed teleoperated after the fact. Critics call this selling ahead of capability. That's fair. But here's the part most critics miss. Tesla's end-to-end neural network needs human demonstration data to train. Teleoperation isn't a trick. It's the data collection mechanism. Every teleoperated demo becomes training data the AI uses to do the task autonomously later. That's exactly how full self-driving learned to drive. Same playbook. And we already saw the first confirmed result. Autonomous floor cleaning at Gigafactory Texas in April of 2026. Second, the reliability cliff. In a research lab, a 90% success rate is a publishable breakthrough. In your kitchen, a 10% failure rate means broken dishes and ruined laundry every week. That's a product liability nightmare. Skeptics at UC Berkeley have been pointing this out for years. Tesla's answer is the Cortex-1 supercomputer. Over 100,000 chips ingesting real-world driving data and now household video. The same neural network that handles a 4-way stop in the rain is being retrained for a fitted sheet on a queen-size mattress. The cross-pollination is the bet. Third, Moravec's paradox. High-level reasoning is easy for AI. Low-level motor control in a chaotic home is enormously hard. Cracking an egg is harder for a machine than beating a grandmaster at chess. That's not opinion, it's physics. But the Gen 3 hardware is specifically engineered for this. 22 degrees of freedom, tendon-driven actuators, 0.1 Newton tactile sensors at every fingertip. If the hand can hold a raw egg without cracking it, and that has been demonstrated, it can fold a sheet, plate a meal, or pick a sock off the carpet. The hardware finally caught up to the software. This is a journey, not a destination, but the trajectory is real. Let's step back, because what's happening here is bigger than any one product launch. This is the iPhone moment for physical labor. Think about the history. Honda's Asimo spent years walking up scripted staircases. Boston Dynamics Atlas blew the internet's mind with backflips but ran on brittle hard-coded physics. Hanson Robotics' Sophia was basically a chatbot in a rubber mask. For decades, humanoid robotics was a series of impressive parlor tricks. Then in 2025, the architecture changed. The whole industry shifted from scripted feats to embodied AI, machines that learn to interact with the physical world the same way humans do. And the financial sector is paying attention. Goldman Sachs revised their humanoid robot market forecast upward 6 times in a single year. They're now projecting $38 billion by 2035. Morgan Stanley is way bigger, $5 trillion by 2050, with 1 billion humanoid robots deployed globally. A billion. That's bigger than smartphones, bigger than cars. Elon called Optimus the biggest product ever, and for once, the math actually backs up the hype. Rosie the robot from the Jetsons isn't a cartoon anymore. Baymax from Big Hero 6 isn't a Disney character anymore. WALL-E isn't an animated movie. They're coming off an assembly line in Fremont, California this summer. And by 2027, one of them might be standing in your kitchen, holding a spatula, asking you how you want your eggs. Now we want to hear from you. After everything we just walked through, what would actually convince you to buy one of these things? A full bed-making demo? A complete breakfast made from scratch? A live deployment in a real consumer home? And what would be the absolute maximum you'd pay for the first commercial Optimus on day one? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear from you. With that, we hope you learned a lot about Tesla's Optimus Gen 3 and what it could mean for the future of household robotics after watching this video. If you did, we humbly ask that you please press that like button and join our family by subscribing to the channel. You'll never miss out on any of our awesome videos once you hit that bell icon. We value your feedback and the time you spent watching this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you back here soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and God bless.